He gonna stop it. He gonna stop it. He stopped Jrock. He stopped Jrock. I am not sure how I feel about that stoppage of Julian Jrock Williams and Carlos Adames. How do y'all feel about that stoppage?
Bradman Edwards apoplectic as Julian Jrock Williams takes defeat for the 4th time. And Al Bernstein, the record is broken. It's a movie we have seen ad nauseum.
Cussing the referee out.
We mentioned Edwards is lit.
Bradman was cussing the referee out. Oh, shit. Y'all hear that?
Drama. And Bradman Edwards.
I'm all right. You're a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. They should have let him the fuck go. Every time the A side gets tired, he gotta do that shit. And he overrated. He overrated. Piece of shit. I understand. Every time the A side. Two of you guys. Two of you guys. Two of them. Two of them. 2 times. 2 times.
Well, that aside, and we'll deal with that, Carlos Adames did, after a good beginning to the round by Williams, Adames changed things. You see Williams, look at how well he was landing. That right hand was what changed the whole round for Adames. And at that moment he had Williams hurt, and then he kept up the pressure against him and definitely hurt him. There is no question that Julian Williams was hurt in that round. And there's no question at this juncture that Williams is trying to survive. Now, we're going to see the stoppage. The problem, if you're going to criticize Mark Nelson, is that Williams, now when he turns away, is going to be punching at Adames. And look at him. He's getting pushed away by Mark Nelson while he's punching. That's the problem. And Williams had gotten off the rope and was defending himself. So, you understand the controversy that could erupt from this. Could Adames have knocked him out still in that round? For sure. Could he have won? For sure. But nonetheless.
Class act, Julian.
So listen, yeah, he does have a point. Adames was on the pressure. He was landing punches. But then Adames ended up with his back on the corner, and Jrock started firing back. But then the referee grabs Adames and waves the fight off for Jrock. So Jrock does have a case. He was playing survival, but he was on offense when the referee stopped the fight, basically. Doesn't make sense. And it was the same sequence that's been happening in the fight. Weird. Let's listen to the particulars in a post-fight interview and talk about Steven Bradman, huh?
Bronco Adames.
Let's go to Jim Gray.
Bradman Smith. I was thinking about the NBA player.
Jesus will translate. Congratulations to you. Did you think the fight should be stopped?
¿Tú pensaste que debieron parar la pelea?
Sí, él estaba, primeramente, déjame darle muchísimas gracias a Dios, el Señor Todopoderoso, que todo lo puede. Después a mi público que siempre me apoya, gracias por venir, gracias por apoyarme. Este es el caballo Bronco. Para responder tu pregunta, sí, ya sentía que estaba bastante lastimado, podía coger un golpe más peligroso y por eso el referee tomó la decisión.
First of all, I want to thank God and definitely my fans that came out here to be with me here. And
he ain't say thank you, Al Heyman.
And yes, I think the referee stopped it because he could have really got hurt.
I spoke to
also, that's not what he said.
We started this interview, the referee, he said it was obvious he was being teed off on, and I just jumped in to stop it. I had to save him from getting hurt. You concentrated on the body very well tonight. What made you decide that would be so effective?
Tú te concentraste en el cuerpo. ¿Por qué tú crees que eso iba a ser tan efectivo?
Porque yo soy de los peleadores que digo que el árbol se corta por el tronco. Yo pienso que golpeándolo al cuerpo él se iba a caer solo.
Yeah, I'm one of those boxers that think that the tree, you start by the trunk, hitting it there, and then it'll fall by itself.
How do you think he managed to survive that fourth round?
¿Cómo tú crees que ese cuarto asalto él pudo sobrevivir?
No sé cómo pudo sobrevivir. Es un boxeador de bastante experiencia, bastante habilidad. Pensó que se protegió, se cuidó y por eso pudo aguantar los cuartos rounds.
I really don't know, but he's a fighter that's a veteran. You know, he knows skills, he has skills and all that, and that's what got him through that round.
All right, Carlos, let's take a look at the end of the fight. And from your vantage point, please describe to us what you see.
Ahí en esa pelea. Al final, ¿qué pasó? Dilo.
Ahí la derecha, le metí doble derecha y ya estaba lastimado. El referee ya lo vio que lo podía lastimar si lo conseguía con un golpe más fuerte. Podía tumbarlo de línea. Por eso el referee tomó la decisión de pararla.
Yeah, that's when the referee stopped it, when I came with those two rights. And
That's weird though, like the referee to stop it and to pull Adames off when Jrock was on the offense.
Siempre digo que voy a enfrentar a los mejores. Ahora me voy a enfocar en descansar y luego voy a ver cuál será mi próximo rival. Thank you everybody, United States. Thank you Luis Jr. Thank you Ryan Heyman. Thank you everybody. Thank you.
yeah, I'm a warrior. Now I'm going to rest for a little bit, and then I'm going to see what's next.
Congratulations. All right. Julian,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Good.
Erickson Lubin's in the ring for some reason.
Did you feel as though the fight should have been stopped?
I think it was a terrible stoppage, but what can I do? I'm healthy. I feel fine. Alhamdulillah. I thought it was a terrible stoppage. I thought the fight was pretty much even, and I was taking over because he was getting tired. You know what I mean? But what can I do?
Let's go back to that fourth round. That was a total onslaught. How did you manage to survive that? I mean, that was one of the most courageous displays that I've seen in quite a long time.
I just stayed calm. Stayed calm. I know he was going to try to finish me. I knew he was going to punch himself out. That's exactly what he did. I thought I won the next couple of rounds after that.
Julian, take a look at the monitor here, right there, and you can see where it stopped. You're punching at the time.
Why would he
Mark
stop?
Nelson jumps in and stops it. Well, he said he thought it was obvious that you were being teed off on and was trying to prevent you from being hurt.
I think that's BS. That's BS. I thought it was an even fight.
Redman, you had something to say as well. What did the referee say to you?
He couldn't say nothing to me. I told him it was a typical A-side stoppage. It was a good fight. He was hurt. I'm not saying he wasn't hurt. But a fight like this, a man not going down, they going back and forth. If he the killer that they say he is, let him finish him. He was tired too. But it's always predictable. It's always the A-side that get this same shit. This kid right here, he might not even have no more fights. At least let the fight go. At least let it go. He never was down one time in the fight. This dude's supposed to be the most feared man in boxing. He never went down. Just let him finish him if he gonna finish him.
He just said you might not fight again. Is that accurate?
No, that's not. No, we don't know. We don't know. I just think all of these the A-side decisions is obvious. It was a good fight. It was an even fight. I knew.
Rematch.
Whatever he want to do, whatever they want to do. Of course, I want to rematch. It's not his fault.
A real good fight.
It's not his fault. The ref jumped in early. It just looked corny. It just looked bad. It was a great fight. I thought it was an even fight. I thought it was pretty much even. And he just jumps in and stops it because I got a little bit buzzed. It's boxing.
Thank you, Julian. Appreciate it. All right, Morrow, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much.
Yeah, the stoppage was a little weird. I don't agree with it, but I'm not really going to argue it too much. It's sad that, that might be Jrock Williams' last fight. I mean, after all, things have been pretty rough for him as we look at his resume here. Before we go check out the ending of the Quigley fight. By the way, here's the punch stats if you want to pause it. 160 of 458 for Adames, 122 of 346 for Jrock Williams. The body shot, 64 to 27. Adames 64, obviously, to 27 for Jrock. Here is Jrock's resume now. 28-4-1. He's been stopped 3 times. 33 years old, from the streets of Philadelphia. That shit, remember that shit? That was that shit. Ain't no way you wanna treat me. It's just you and I, my friend. And my clothes don't fit me no more. Well, anyway, yeah. So he had this dark match right here, also in an armory against a Rolando Mancilla. This was at the end of last year. Lost to Jason Rosario. I was at that fight. That was the beginning of 2020. Didn't return to nearly the end of 2021, where he lost to Vladimir Hernandez and now lost to Carlos Adames. In my personal opinion, how was he getting a WBC title shot in the first place? You know, that was pretty crazy to me. And he had a nice little run after he had lost to Jamal Charlo back in 2016. Ishe Smith, Nathaniel Gallimore, Jared Swift-Hurd, then, of course, lost to Jason Rosario, Vladimir Hernandez, and now Carlos Adames. You know, he's not done, but, you know, his motivation may not really be there, you know, to continue on. He's got some real estate. Heard he's doing good outside the ring. By the way, according to a Twitter poll, it's saying 78% don't agree with the stoppage to 22%. You know, like I said, I don't agree with it, but I'm not really going to argue it too much because it's like he was on the offense. It was weird, you know, but is it really time for him to retire? I don't think so.